So we'll play around with our custom metrics that we made in our Convertilize dashboard using Coupler and referencing the sheet that we have for Looker Studio. So this way, we're not only looking at the dashboard for a more realistic picture of how our ads are performing, but we're actually working to give our Facebook Ads Manager an alert if something is falling above or below benchmarks. So in here, you can see that we can pick out a single value with a really awesome Google Sheets integration. What we'll want to do is come in and copy here, but we'll want to make sure we give permissions. As you can see, you can't access the file, so permissions do have to be shared. You can just go and anyone with the link could view. You don't have to give access, just view access so it can actually reference the value in the cell. So we'll go back over, we'll repaste, and then we should see that it is able to connect to the spreadsheet. So now we have this nice connection here, and we'll tell it which cell we want to reference. But also important, as you'll see here in just a second, it is able to reference each tab, or each sheet, if you will, in the workbook. So we'll come over and we'll say we want to reference cell C2 and see that that's not the right value. We want to see ROAS here. So LS Studio is going to be the one from the template. We come in, Looker Studio, we're still going to pop in and see C2, and now we have the right value there at 1.7. Perfect, so we'll add that. And now we can create this custom metric. So when we do create a rule, we can say, hey, this custom metric is either above or below how we anticipate our benchmark behave. And what I mean by that is if we're aiming, let's say, as an account under 1.5 and we come to see that we're at 1.7, that could be a good way to scale the business, spend a little bit more until we're somewhere closer to our benchmark. And that is a volume play. That is if we're looking to increase our volume. Maybe you've been running your business for a while and it's more about volume than it is about efficiency. So as long as we hit our minimum efficiency, that's what we're aiming for here, to be able to scale a business. So now we're looking at the CPA. So in case we're using a lead generation, or we're just worried about the cost of our acquisitions, and maybe we make money from returning customers, now we can actually have this reference cell B2 in the same LS sheet. So here, and now we'll call this the Advantage Insight, or in this case, it really is part of the Convertilize dashboard. We'll call this CPA, and we'll change this to currency here. And that's it. We'll take these custom metrics and we'll create alerts according to these. And we should create an automated task in Asana. We'll just be able to reference these custom rules in our services. So that's it for this video. See you soon.